What is good, y'all? What is good, y'all? It is yours truly, Rick the Prince here, and you are watching Surface Town. You already know what to do. Please start that video off by clicking the thumbs up button. Y'all don't understand how much that means. Like, click that thumbs up button if you don't do anything else. If you have not checked out my last video, we talked about a little bit about Sid's project. We talked about Vince Staples' project. We talked about Coyle Ray, Jack Harlow, Bia with the J. Cole. We also talked about Chloe's Treat Me. So like, if you want to get into like all of the new that's been coming out recently, make sure you check out that video. I'm gonna leave that somewhere up there. Please check out that video. I spent a long time putting that video together. Also, I gotta put y'all on to the social media things. If you are not following me on Twitter, I host Twitter Spaces every Friday. It's like Clubhouse chat. You know, we talk about music. We've talked about the greatest performers. We talked about girl groups. I'm also doing my year series where we're going through each year. We've already did 2000. We just did 2001, year in music. So if you want to get into all those vibes, it is very, very entertaining, a very good time. If you want to check some of those out, it is on my page. I'm also going to leave that up there if you want to get kind of like a feel for how our conversations go. But yeah, please follow me on Twitter. We're about to talk about WWE. Because you know I like to switch it up every now and again. If you want some new music, if you've been getting tired of listening to the same songs over and over and over again like I do, I made a playlist for you all called The Record Store. It's a weekly curated playlist of some of the latest in music, also including some independent artists that I've had on the show. You're gonna find something that you like, so make sure you check that out. But we're here to talk about a few things. I first wanted to get into Lizzo. So Lizzo has an album coming out called Special on July 15th. She dropped a record called About Damn Time, and I wanted to talk about it when it dropped, but I was doing so much, so I was just kind of letting some time go by, and I also wanted to sit with the record. And let me play the record again. It's definitely up her alley. It's definitely something that I would expect her to do. It also sounds like something that she's done before. You get what I'm saying? And I hate to say this, but I don't think this era is gonna do too well for Lizzo commercially. Now the lines do get blurred, like when you're on SNL and you have the deals, you have the brand deals, and you're just being seen, you're out here making moves. It kind of gives that illusion that everything is successful. But when it comes to the music, I don't think it's going to stick. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I will come on here and correct myself. But I don't think this era is going to stick. The thing about 'Cause I Love You is that it was unexpected. You get what I'm saying? Like, that album was not supposed to be as huge as it was. Like, that album was freaking everywhere. You name a place that music can be played, a record from 'Cause I Love You was on there. And I believe that timing had a lot to do with that, but also her team, definitely. You got to remember that the records that really popped off of this album had already been out for years up until that point. You get what I'm saying? The only way this era is going to be successful is if she's evolving. And I kind of feel like this is going to be a replica of 'Cause I Love You. And if so, it's not going to do too well. Megan Thee Stallion has dropped a record. The record is called Plan B. Let me see who's on this production. Rob Holiday. Comment below some Rob Holiday productions that y'all know. And there's 5 writers credited on the song. And Megan is one of them. Y'all let me know what goes on into like writing credits, because there's no feature. I don't think there's a sample. But you know, a lot of that gets a little muddy when you start to getting like who's writing the hooks, who's writing the bridges, who's doing the verses, She's on her Lil Kim. She was definitely giving. That's why I say this is Megan Thee Stallion's the Little Kim era. That's what everybody been saying. But I heard the record. I did not listen to. I did hear the snippets. See, I be trying to stay away from snippets, y'all. I really do. But I did hear a snippet of her in the car, and I was like, okay. At first, I wasn't too impressed because I'm like, okay, she's just gonna give like a little Kim little moment. But I listened to the record, and it is good. I was like, thank you. Because y'all, I am tired of not liking Megan Thee Stallion records. I wanted to like this record so bad. And a lot of y'all probably gonna be mad. I'm not a hottie, nor am I really like a Megan Thee Stallion fan, but there are records of hers that I do like. But I'm one of those people that's been wanting her to change it up, wanting her to switch it up. And she did. It kind of reminds me of Be Careful, like a little Be Careful moment. But I'm not mad at it. I'm so glad that she is still able to embody who Megan Thee Stallion is, but give us a little something different. That's all I was asking for. That's all I was asking for. And when she gave us Sweetest Pie, I was like, are you not listening? Are you not listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth? Like, you're not listening to me. You're not listening to anybody, because it's the same stuff. And then that video, it was a lot going on in that video. But that's another thing. I was just like, Megan, like, you're not listening. And like I said, I'm not like a Megan Thee Stallion fan. So something for the hotties. Her fan base said that was a great project. I'm pretty sure it was, but I did not listen to it in its entirety because I was kind of over Megan. But with this record, I'm like, okay, she's listening. Now I'm interested. Was she talking about Tory? Was she talking about Partisan? Are they still together? Like I said, I'm an outsider. Like, are they still together? Was she talking about him in this record? Was she talking about both of them? I'm mad that it's not on the playlist. Like, if they were putting First Class on all these playlists, shout out to Jack Harlow for getting his #1, by the way. But they're putting First Class on all these playlists like it's a big record. I talked about the record last week. I did not expect it to do what it's done. I thought it was a chill record. I did not expect it to. I guess people really like that Fergie sample, but it's everywhere. I feel like the Plan B record, even though it may not be like a big single, they still should have definitely put that on some of the major playlists as far as Spotify is concerned. Because this is a record. This is a Megan Thee Stallion record that needs to be pushed. For all the ones that haven't been feeling Megan's style or lyrical content, this is something different. I will be an advocate for this record because we've been asking for something different from Megan, and she has given us to it. Now it's up to us whether or not we're going to push it. But it's already looking like this might just be something to feed us with, because it's not really being treated as a single, because it's not on the playlist. I don't think there's a music video, but this is a good move for Megan in music right now, because it shows that she's listening, and it shows that she has something to talk about. You know what I mean? As far as like what's going on in her life, and she's willing to put that out. Because it's one thing to talk about your personal life on like track number 8 on the album, but to push it as a single, that is what we're mostly looking for when we say we want something different. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Plan B. It is on the Record Store playlist. Megan Thee Stallion is the cover artist. Yes, I like the record that much. I made Megan Thee Stallion the cover artist for this week. So y'all make sure y'all check out that playlist. Like I said, follow me on Twitter. We are talking about boy bands next week. Yes, all your favorite boy bands. Boys to Men, NSYNC, New Edition, Drew Hill, B2K. We even gonna throw in One Direction in there. We might throw in Maroon 5 in there. Green Day. It's about to be a whole thing. So make sure y'all follow me on Twitter for that space. I'm very excited. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Lizzo, the new Lizzo era. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? If so, tell me why. And yeah, watch my next video that's about to pop up after this. I'm yours truly, Rick the Prince. We out.